It began just after midnight. Most of the city was asleep. There were no explosions, no warning sirens, and no signs of an approaching disaster. Then, a deadly cloud started moving through the streets. Within hours, thousands of people were running blindly through the darkness, unable to breathe, unable to see, and unable to understand what was happening. The Bhopal gas tragedy was not caused by a single mistake. It was the result of years of hidden decisions, ignored warnings, and safety failures that turned one ordinary night into the world's deadliest industrial disaster. In the heart of Bhopal stood a pesticide plant operated by Union Carbide Corporation through its Indian subsidiary. The facility had been established years earlier with the promise of supporting agricultural growth by manufacturing pesticides needed by farmers. At first, the plant was considered a symbol of industrial progress. It provided jobs, brought investment into the region, and represented the growing ambitions of modern industry. But beneath its concrete structures and storage tanks lay one of the most dangerous chemicals used in pesticide production, methyl isocyanate, commonly known as MIC. The chemical was highly reactive and extremely toxic. Even small exposures could cause severe injuries. Because of its dangerous nature, the storage and handling of MIC required strict safety systems, constant monitoring, and experienced personnel. During its early years, the plant operated with numerous safety measures in place. Refrigeration systems kept the chemical at low temperatures. Safety equipment was designed to neutralize escaping gases. Monitoring systems existed to detect abnormal conditions. But by the early 1980s, the situation had changed. Demand for pesticides had declined, and the plant was facing financial pressures. Cost-cutting measures gradually began affecting operations. Staffing levels were reduced. Maintenance schedules became less rigorous. Experienced workers left and were replaced by fewer employees, handling greater responsibilities. Several systems that had once been considered essential were either operating below recommended standards or were temporarily shut down to reduce expenses. Over time, internal concerns reportedly emerged. Workers and engineers raised questions about maintenance practices and equipment conditions. Some safety inspections noted areas requiring improvement. Minor leaks and operational problems had occurred in the past, serving as warnings that the plant's safety culture was weakening. Yet production pressures and financial challenges continued influencing decisions. None of these issues alone guaranteed catastrophe, but together they created a dangerous environment in which a single failure could trigger disaster. On the night of December 2, 1984, events inside the plant began moving toward catastrophe. At some point, water entered a storage tank containing a large quantity of MIC. Under normal conditions, water and MIC should never come into contact. When they do, a violent chemical reaction can occur, generating heat and increasing pressure rapidly. Inside the tank, temperatures began rising, pressure started building, the reaction intensified with terrifying speed. As conditions worsened, operators observed abnormalities. Instruments showed increasing pressure levels, yet the situation developed rapidly, and there was confusion regarding the seriousness of the emergency. Safety systems that might have helped reduce the danger were either partially unavailable, operating below ideal conditions, or unable to manage the scale of the reaction that was unfolding. Inside the tank, temperatures climbed dramatically. Pressure continued increasing until it exceeded safe limits. Then came the release. A deadly cloud of toxic gas escaped from the facility and drifted into the night sky above Bhopal. Most of the city was asleep. The gas moved silently through neighborhoods surrounding the plant. It spread into densely populated areas where families slept in homes with little protection from what was approaching. People suddenly awoke
coughing violently. Their eyes began burning. Many struggled to breathe. Panic spread almost instantly. Confusion dominated the streets. No one understood what had happened. Many residents had never heard of methyl isocyanate and did not know what they were inhaling. Some believed there had been a fire. Others thought a bomb had exploded. Parents grabbed their children and fled into the darkness. Entire families ran through narrow streets while choking and crying. Visibility was poor. Many people became disoriented and collapsed. Hospitals quickly became overwhelmed. Doctors and nurses were suddenly confronted with thousands of patients suffering from symptoms they had never encountered on such a scale. People arrived with severe breathing difficulties, burning eyes, chest pain, and loss of consciousness. Medical staff often did not know precisely which chemical had leaked or how best to treat the victims. Information was incomplete, and every minute brought more patients through the doors. As dawn approached, the scale of the tragedy became horrifyingly clear. Bodies lay in streets and homes across parts of the city. Families searched desperately for missing relatives. Survivors wandered through neighborhoods, trying to understand what had happened during the night. The entire city seemed trapped in a nightmare. The human cost was staggering. Thousands of people died in the immediate aftermath, while countless others suffered injuries that would affect them for years. Many survivors experienced long-term respiratory problems, eye damage, and other serious health complications. Children lost parents. Parents lost children. Entire communities were permanently changed. As investigators began examining the disaster, difficult questions emerged. How had such a dangerous chemical escaped? Why had multiple layers of safety failed? Could the disaster have been prevented? Investigations focused on technical failures and operational decisions made over many years. Attention turned toward maintenance practices, equipment conditions, training procedures, and emergency planning. Reports examined the chain of events that allowed water to enter the MIC storage tank and trigger the runaway reaction. The tragedy also highlighted broader issues concerning industrial safety. Communities surrounding the plant had limited awareness of the hazards posed by the chemicals stored nearby. Emergency response plans proved inadequate for an event of this magnitude. Communication failures created confusion during critical early hours. In the years that followed, investigations revealed serious failures in safety systems, maintenance, emergency planning, and oversight. The disaster became a global turning point, leading industries worldwide to strengthen chemical safety regulations. Even today, the Bhopal gas tragedy stands as a reminder that history's worst disasters are rarely caused by a single mistake. They're often caused by many ignored warnings, hidden risks, and decisions made long before tragedy strikes.